This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Commonwealth American Football League's Boilfish Bowl Championship game took place on Saturday at the Donald Davis playing field. Kelsey Johnson has a recap.
There's no better way to clinch a championship title than doing it on the eve of the biggest championship game in worldwide sports. The Biolco Jets put on a first-class performance on Saturday. The Jets pounded the Oroje Sands Pros 38-32, clinching their first title in more than 35 years in the Commonwealth American Football League. Jets quarterback Phil Monroe was named the game's most valuable player.
My team, they really had my back today. They block hard, and I was able to follow their blocks and make lists. They were trying to find some way to, take the game from us, but we wasn't having it.
It feels sweet to win this one knowing that you won the pennant as well.
Of course. Very good feeling, because we haven't won the championship in 10 years, so it's a good feeling.
Came from being 0-8 last year, finishing the league 6-1, 7-1. Listen, God is awesome. This victory is more than I can ever explain. My coaching staff, excellent job. Listen, every down, every play. A Jet I am, a Jet I be until the day I leave. A Jet I be.
You ice it, first time.
All right.
Both quarterbacks put on a show in the first quarter, relying heavily on their passing game. The Pros' pocket for their quarterback, Ronaldo Dorset, crumbled in the second as the Jets' defense would prove too much for them. On 3 separate occasions, it was 3 and out for the Pros, who struggled with their running game.
The second quarter's killer. We gotta learn to manage ourselves better. We had coaches putting players in who had not been to practice, and we gave up 20 unanswered points in a matter of 5 minutes. And if you take away one of those scores, we would have won the CFL championship. But for a lot of our players who are young, we had a very young team, and to make it this far when we weren't supposed to be here, that's a remarkable recovery. So I'm optimistic about next year. And I'm optimistic that plenty of players that we have in school are returning and graduating, so, we can start probably rebuilding the tradition.
A huge crowd was on hand for the Boilfish Bowl, including Minister of Tourism Obi Wilchcombe and Minister of Finance Michael Elkides. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. Well, the LPGA's Pearsall Classic got underway earlier today with its qualifying round at the Ocean Club Golf Course on Paradise Island. 25 players, including Bahamian Georgette Roll, vied for 2 spots in the main draw. Canadians Brooke Henderson and Rebecca Lee Bentham, they eventually came out on top, shooting 69 and 70 respectively. The main event for the $1.3 million Pearsall Classic will get underway on Thursday morning, and tournament director Matt Truax says this is one of the hottest tickets on the ladies tour.
Just the Ocean Club and Atlantis and tourism and the Bahamas Golf Federation, and just the hosting that the Bahamas does here for the players is second to none, and certainly a lot better than the traditional hosting that LPGA Tour events do. So I think we should all be really proud of that.
Track and field took center stage over the weekend in Exuma. Our Julian Gibson was there.
Benson, the athletes at the Ellen Coakley Sandals Invitational Track and Field Meet, where they were rolling just like this Delta jet. Mind you, some of the athletes were going slow, just like this single-engine plane. Rakia Moxie, boy, she had it rolling. She won the open 400 meters for ladies.
It was tough in the middle around the second 100, but after I'm hungry for the first, so I did well and I came up on top.
Under 14 boys, 200 meters. How about Dundrick Rule? He's the son of Coach Ednal Rule. He won the 2 in a time of 26.89 seconds.
It was a little good, but all I can remember is what my daddy said, and my mommy to push me. Miss you, mommy. Love you.
How was the competition out there?
It was a little hard, but once you think about it, you're just out there for the fun, you see.
Under 16 girls, 200 meters from Ellen Coakley, Danica Roach. She won the 2 in a time of 29.70 seconds.
It went good. I just cruised along and did what my coach said.
Under 16 boys, 200 meters from High Performance Track Club. How about Godfrey Arthur? He won the under 16 boys, 200 meters with a time of 24.15 seconds.
Could have done better, but still need to work on some field mechanics.
What do you need to work on, you think?
My form and bringing up my toes.
How was the competition, or they didn't really push you like that?
No, sir.
This track and field, what's your goals is for this new season?
For the 100 meters, 10.85, and for the 200 meters, 21.95.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. Now back here in the capital, the government secondary schools track and field meet will take place next week, and the CV Bethel Stingrays will look to stay on the mountaintop.
Right now we are training hard. The kids is in training right now. I have over 100 kids practicing for GSSA. I have to cut the team down this week. But our mindset, we are ready to go. We are excited because, you know, last year we won the meet. We didn't expect, I mean, people thought we wasn't going to win the meet, but we know we was going to win the meet. And we're ready to defend our crown, and we're going to defend our crown.
2 weeks after the government school championships, the private schools will take their turn, and once again, the Queen's College Comets will be looking to dethrone SAC's Big Red Machine.
We've got a few things in place, I think, which are hopefully going to start putting the cattle on the pigeons. And I've always said as well, it cannot just be a two-man race, all right, SAC and QC. There's got to be other teams that come in and start taking some of the points away from the top team, and St John's, St Anne's are doing a great job in that respect as well. They've got some great athletes as well. So hopefully in the mix, you know, again, it's a points game. In the mix, we can actually take more points away from SAC than they get. So it's a big. We've got a lot of guns that we're going to use. We've got a great head coach, Coach Fraser, knows his stuff, and developing our sprints and our relays. So hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, God willing.
As you would have heard earlier on, the biggest championship game in worldwide sports took place yesterday. I'm talking about Super Bowl 49. The New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks went head-to-head in the desert for bragging rights. And after sponsoring our season-long challenge, Asu Draw's flagship store on Robinson Road invited the entire ZNS Sports team to its Super Bowl party. And of course, the mouth of the department, Julian Gibson, was doing what he does best.
This is the biggest Super Bowl party in Nassau. Fusion girls everywhere, drinks, food. You can't have a better time.
21